Hello, this is Toad, and welcome to the Talk Wrestling Weekly podcast. These usually go out on Sundays, but of course it's Christmas tomorrow, so I'm doing it on Christmas Eve because I just about have time. Because later, me and my friend are recording third episode GPW Crushed, which is like our WWE 2K17 like universe mode show. If you haven't checked that out, go check it out. I'll leave the link in the description. Go check out the Twitch to watch it live, and then we upload it to YouTube afterwards. So if you can't make it, you can watch it on YouTube afterwards. So yeah, just a quick apology. I'm eating my lunch while recording this podcast, so just try to ignore that. But so pretty much the biggest story of the week was the fallout from WWE Roadblock, and it was an okay show, but I think the most disappointing thing, apparently they were even doing 2-for-1 tickets on crowd sales. 2 for 1 on tickets, because the ticket sales from the crowd were so low, and the crowd didn't really seem invested in it. Really, they seemed to enjoy the Sasha Banks Charlotte IMA match, but it was kind of predictable what was going to happen. I just think as a show, it was a little bit disappointing, in my opinion. I think they could have done a lot more with it. And on Raw, we found out that it's going to be Charlotte Bayley for the next feud. And if they drag it out till WrestleMania, maybe Charlotte wins at the Rumble, but then they get a rematch, drag out to WrestleMania, maybe Bayley can win at WrestleMania. That would be nice, but maybe Charlotte taps out so she can continue with that pay-per-view streak. I don't know, but I just think that I think that this feud has gone on a bit too long. I mean, it's been probably my feud of the year. Probably, yeah, because there hasn't been too many great feuds this year. AJ Styles, John Cena was good, but I think this just takes it. I think this week's Raw I didn't like at all. I thought some of the segments weren't very good. I thought it was a bit boring. And then SmackDown, for me, was a very good show compared to Raw. And I'm going to actually talk about SmackDown a lot more than last week, because of course the next SmackDown episode, it's almost like a pay-per-view. There's the Tag Team Championships on the line. I think it's Wyatt Family against Heath and Rhino, and then there's is it Heath and Rhino? I'm not sure. Is it? I don't know. And then I think it is. And then there's Becky Lynch, Alexa Bliss, Women's Championship, and then also there is the triple threat match: Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, AJ Styles, and actually I might just start off with SmackDown this week. So pretty much AJ Styles, and I think I have a theory that he's not medically cleared, because why would they add Baron Corbin to this match? I think if Baron Corbin and Dolph Ziggler do most of the biggest spots, you can keep AJ Styles fresh, and so his injury can wear off a bit more, rather than put him straight back into dangerous spots. I think AJ will definitely retain. I don't see why you would put it on Ziggler or Corbin. Last week's SmackDown was so good. How AJ just destroyed James Ellsworth. Hopefully James Ellsworth now either goes to the lower card or he just leaves, because it's getting boring. I'm struggling to wonder what they're going to do with Dean Ambrose, because I think they're going to put him up against the Wyatts, but and give like Ziggler a rematch at the Royal Rumble for the World Championship, and then bring Cena back into it maybe. Of course, Cena is returning. Undertaker is scheduled for the show, so I'm not sure, because Undertaker, will he go after John Cena? Will that be what he does on the show? Because it's predictable, but if they do it right, it works, and it is a dream match at WrestleMania. and everyone kind of wants it that Cena maybe to beat Undertaker. If they announce beforehand it's Undertaker's last match, then Undertaker can beat John Cena. If they don't, Cena has to beat Undertaker. And I think for ticket sales purely, I think they should say that it's the Undertaker's last match, because they do need to sell out. If they don't, it'll be kind of embarrassing. SmackDown for me. Undertaker said he was going to come back full time. I do have a cold as well, I'm sorry about that. But I struggle to see how Undertaker's going to come back full time, because he can't do every week, can he? So I don't know, but I think Cena will face Undertaker. Maybe the triple threat with AJ Styles added there, because he could always add a fast pace to the match. But I think deep down everyone wants to see one-on-one John Cena against the Undertaker. I'm not sure they're going to do it, but I hope they do, because it'd be a nice main event of WrestleMania. Everyone look forward to it. Undertaker would get really cheered. I think Cena would get cheered as well, to be honest. I think in the last year the reaction to Cena has got better. I think Roman Reigns has helped that, because everyone hates Roman Reigns more. But I think John Cena has got over with the crowd a bit more. I mean, he had that great feud with AJ Styles, 3 really good matches, really good storyline that was. And then, of course, that match of the night at SummerSlam, where AJ Styles beats John Cena clean in the middle of the ring. Who could believe that? So yeah, I think that it'd be a really good match, and I think it'd be a great way for Undertaker to go out after a legendary career. Now let's move on to tag team champions on SmackDown: Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt. Luke Harper, of course, they're using the Freebird rule. But I think they should definitely hold on to them until WrestleMania, maybe afterwards. I think they definitely have to drop them to American Alpha. They're the team next in line to take the tag team belts. Of course, Zack Ryder got injured, because the Hype Bros were the #1 contenders. But let's be honest, they weren't going to win, were they? They were just the Wyatt family's first step to domination, I think. But I imagine most of the Wyatt family will be in the Royal Rumble. We'll have to see how that plays out. I think maybe at WrestleMania, Luke Harper and Randy Orton might compete for the tag team championships. The tag team championships, and they let implode, because they don't get on yet until they let implode. American Alpha win, and maybe Bray Wyatt has another match on the card. Maybe Brock Lesnar, as much as we'd like to see that. Maybe, I don't know, Finn Balor. No, he's on Raw. Lesnar's on Raw as well. You struggle to say. Maybe Dean Ambrose. That's a good idea. Because if you're going to put... If SmackDown needs some high... What's the word? Some high... rated matches. Bray Wyatt and Dean Ambrose are 2 of the top guys. So you put them up against each other. I know they have had a few in the past. It was okay feud. What other WrestleMania matches? Of course, Undertaker Cena could main event. If you can't think of a way to put which title as the main event, just put Undertaker Cena as the main event. That'd be good enough. I don't think anyone would complain about that. In the Continental Championship, The Miz, how good does he look? I don't know who's his #1. Well, Apollo Crews last week had that match against him. it's a good match. Apollo looked really good. Where's he been the last couple of months in the ring? But he looked really good. I definitely think he should be getting a push because he's a great wrestler. He's getting better on the mic. So yeah, he's looking good. Then we have the Women's Championship on SmackDown, and I was wondering. I think Becky's gonna take it back. Maybe if it's not on Tuesday night, I think it'll be the Royal Rumble. But who does she face at WrestleMania? Because Alexa Bliss isn't quite there yet. So is Nikki Bella the match? Does Nikki Bella turn heel, or Becky Lynch turn heel, and is that the match? Because that's the only one I can think of. But then I found out that Mickie James is having medical tests WWE Performance Center. If she comes back, SmackDown roster, maybe she could be up against Becky Lynch at WrestleMania. And I worry for it though, because I think it could be on the pre-show. I hope that it's not. I hope both women's championships. Raw one will definitely be on the main show. I think Charlotte v Bayley will definitely be high up in the card. But I hope they do put SmackDown one, even if it's mid card, like start near the start of the show. Hope it is on the main card, because if it wasn't, it'd be a real shame. I think who else is on? Well, there's Naomi. She hasn't been around. Carmella's getting a lot better. Carmella's looked like a great heel. Natalia is a good wrestler, but on the microphone, you know, we all know what Natalia's promos are like. So I think Nikki Bella or Mickie James against Becky Lynch, probably at WrestleMania. Or a triple threat, or even a fatal 4-way, just to make it more exciting match. Maybe more people will be interested. Add Alexa Bliss to that as well. So yeah, it's looking alright for the SmackDown Championships in a minute. I think I'm just going to do 20 to 25 minutes on this podcast, as I don't really have time for 30 minutes, I don't think. Now we're going to move on to Raw, and we're just going to talk about the championships. Last week I talked about championships becoming jokes, and I think it's getting better. Roman Reigns is still United States champion, and I really think he needs to drop that belt, maybe on Monday night. But who to? Braun Strowman? After Braun Strowman took them all out, that could be good. But I don't know. It's a hard one, because that belt has become so irrelevant ever since they put Roman Reigns back in the Universal Championship picture. The Universal Champion Kevin Owens still got that belt, and then we have the Sharkcade thing that was good at the Royal Rumble. Chris Jericho, it's Roman Reigns again, isn't it? He really needs to drop the United States Championship. What's Seth Rollins going to do at the Royal Rumble? Maybe just in the Royal Rumble match? Seth Rollins could win it. I don't know. I think Finn Balor should win it. I think Finn Balor should return and win the Royal Rumble. Imagine how good that would be. That'd be so good. Unless Goldberg wins it, but I don't want him to. I think it might be Goldberg Lesnar. You can't really think of a better match for Lesnar after he got squashed by Goldberg. I think the card would be up for that. As long as it wasn't the main event, I think it'd be quite good. I want Goldberg to win though. I really want Goldberg to beat him again, but he won't. So, yeah. Women's Championship. We talked about that. The Iron Man match was alright. It was predictable, but Sasha Banks is going in a feud with Nia Jax. I think Sasha Banks. It'll be a very long feud. I think they'll build her up. I think she will beat Nia Jax, to be perfectly honest. I think she's just a bit good. Sasha Banks in the ring. And Raw, they'll have the cruiserweight, and how quick they just need to get that belt. I don't care if it's already been flipped around 3 times or whatever. I couldn't care less if they just on Monday night just put that belt on Neville, please, and have him hold it for at least 6 months. Just put the belt on Neville. Have all the cruiserweights, all the babyface cruiserweights, just come in and get all of them destroyed by Neville. To make him look like a monster. To make him look like he was in that feud against Sami Zayn in NXT when he was a great heel. Because he has looked so good. Where has he been? He's so underused. That Red Arrow finish is amazing. His moveset's incredible. Just leave the belt on Neville, please. Just let him do whatever he wants. He's getting better at promos as well. That promo last week, he nailed it. I just think Neville is just a step above all the other cruiserweights. Kendrick's nearly there. I think Kendrick has a character. Rich Swan's getting there. TJ Perkins is bland. And then they have that feud with Noam Dar and Cedric Alexander over Alicia Fox. I have no idea what's that's about. I guess just do what you want if it keeps them relevant. And 205 Live, Jack Gallagher is the best cruiserweight except Neville. He is just hilarious. When he goes up and he tells Daivari that he's gonna interrupt his match, that was just the best. That actually made me laugh. And then when he goes off, when he pretends to do the suicide dive, and then gentlemanly gets out the ring and just punches him. It's so funny. I think Jack Gallagher should be near the top of the cruiserweights. I think he is good. And then we have the Raw Tag Team Championships, the big red belts now. All the belts are going red. It's what it is, isn't it? I prefer the old belts, to be honest. Even though they weren't that good. I don't think having blue and silver belts and red and silver belts, it kind of just makes it look like they're just the same, and you need to have identity to belt. But anyway, I think Cesaro and Sheamus winning it was a great booking decision. At first I wasn't sure, but they have been very good in terms of who faces them. The New Day will get a rematch after their promos last week. Oh, Big E's joke about Ric Flair and the Charlotte and the Women's Championship was the best. He said that'll be Charlotte in a month, 16-time champion, because she keeps winning it back. And then it got edited out the show, and it was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Why would you do that? I just don't get it. It's just confused. It just confuses me because, like, why would you bother editing that out the show? It's just silly. But because if you want Big E and the New Day to get over again like they were before WrestleMania, why would you edit? Do you not want them to get over? Because that was hilarious. But anyway, it just annoys me. And then we've got Enzo and Cass, who still that feud with Rusev. It's a bit weird over Lana and stuff. And then you've got the club. Who really need to be getting them in that tag team championship picture. Again, they should have a feud with Cesaro and Sheamus. That'd be great. Who else have you got on Raw? Oh yeah, the Shining Stars, right? You've only got 4 legitimate strong teams on Raw. And you think, yeah, they could run it. Cesaro and Sheamus, the club, the New Day, and Enzo Cass. On SmackDown, you've got the Wyatts, American Alpha, probably Heath and Rhino. That's about it. So the tag team division is thin, I feel, still. But it's getting there. That's the most important thing. But I think SmackDown is still putting on the better storylines, the better shows, and I actually feel sorry for SmackDown because you see how good a job they've done when you realise SmackDown only had 3 weeks after SummerSlam to build up Backlash. Backlash was better than Clash of Champions, right? SmackDown only had, and then they had 4 weeks till No Mercy, so that was fine. But then they only had 2 weeks after Survivor Series to build up TLC, and that was better than Roadblock. So they are doing a good job, SmackDown Live. I think everyone's kind of doing their role well. They've got guys like Kalisto, like Baron Corbin, like Dolph Ziggler, who are all performing much better than they were before the brand split. Kalisto's got a lot better. That chairs match was very good. Fair play to him. He's very over with the kids on live shows as well. I went to a live show in Newcastle, November the 6th, I think it was. And Kalisto's over with the kids. I'll tell you that. They're all doing the lucha thing. And then who else is there? Apollo Crews has been underused, but there's people like I can't really think right now. The Usos, they've got better, turned heel. Their new finisher submission thing. You know what I mean? On the leg, that's good. So I think Roadblock was a bit of I don't know, a bit of a disappointment, to be honest. Needs to change in 2017. They just need to scrap them pay-per-views. I think even have just one a month. Have the Royal Rumble, then have a SmackDown pay-per-view, and then you've got WrestleMania, and then a Raw pay-per-view, and then a SmackDown pay-per-view, then a Raw pay-per-view, then a SmackDown pay-per-view, something like that, and then SummerSlam, and I'm just trying to think, and then a Raw, SmackDown, pay-per-view, Survivor Series, Raw, something like that, because if you don't, then it's just going to be two a month, except the big four, and it's just silly. But just stick to ones like Money in the Bank, Elimination Chamber, Extreme Rules, ones like that. Don't be adding loads and loads of pay-per-views. That's what I think. Anyway, probably end this podcast here. I know it's been a bit of a short one. Sorry about that, but I do need to be preparing the stream. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I know it's been a bit of a messed up. I've been eating my lunch, I have a cold, but it's the best I could do, as it's Christmas tomorrow. I'm preparing everything. So yeah, hope you enjoyed. See you next week. Bye.